Okay, take like 1,000. Hi everyone, my name is Anna Kim and I just finished my 4th year of college and I am enrolled in the 5-year P3 and elementary education program at the Graduate School of Education at Rutgers University in New Jersey. So jumping right into it, kind of starting with my education origin story. From the time that I was in preschool until 8th grade, I attended this private Catholic school where my mom was a teacher at the high school that was interconnected with this elementary school, which meant that I got to attend this school for free. So because of that, that meant that I was not the typical demographic of this school. The typical demographic of this school were predominantly white students who came from pretty wealthy families, and that was definitely not me growing up. So the main experience that I want to talk about is how I kind of felt very dismissed going to this school. I was pretty much the only Asian student in like the entire school. I know that that's not actually true, but that's how it felt. There were very, very few Asian students, particularly East Asian. There were very few. So I very much felt dismissed, and I felt that a lot of my academic success and my behaviors and any other thing that I excelled at this school were very much boiled down to the fact that I was Asian. I was often told, "You're so lucky that you're Asian that math comes so easy to you. You're so lucky that you're Asian that it's so easy for you to sit still and behave. Like, you're so lucky that you're Asian because blah, 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 blah." Basically, you're lucky to be Asian because all of these things that you do well are because you are Asian, not because you work hard or have self-control. And the first teacher that I felt like really saw my mind as something that was worth exploring, saw me as somebody who was hardworking, as somebody who had potential, who was worth being supported, was my 8th grade honors English teacher, Mrs. Steiner. She really made us work. We were reading things that were way above our level, our grade level. We were writing things that required a lot of thought, that required a lot of analysis. But she ran her classroom like almost like a writer's workshop, where it felt like we were respected writers. We were only 8th graders, but we felt like we were respected writers that were coming in. Our ideas were being respected, our stories were being heard, our thoughts were being validated, and she really respected us as people and as minds and as intellectuals. And that really gave us a lot of confidence. She demanded excellence, but we were always able to deliver because we believed in her as our teacher, and if she believed in us that we could do it, then we believed in ourselves because we trusted her that she wouldn't give us anything that we weren't able to complete. I wrote my first ever literary analysis in this class on a poem by Edgar Allan Poe, and after I submitted it, she came and she pulled me aside and she told me, "Anna, your literary analysis was outstanding, absolutely outstanding." And I remember those words to this day because literary analyses, particularly ones on poetry, continue to be my favorite thing to write. And whenever that is the task, I feel this swell of confidence because she had instilled in me that even though this is hard and even though you had never done this before, you worked hard, and I see you and I see that you did an outstanding job. In her class, I learned that my voice as a writer and as a person held weight. That my mind and my thoughts were worthy not only of being seen and heard, but being listened to. And that's something that I carry with me even today. So fast forward to my college years, a quick recap. I attended Rowan for 1 year and then I transferred over to Rutgers and declared my major in English. And I already knew that I wanted to apply to the Graduate School of Education. I had wanted to be a teacher since I was 13, 14, maybe even younger than that. But then after my sophomore year, I went to Yonsei University in South Korea for a semester abroad. So this was my junior year of college. So this was about the time where I had to start thinking about getting my application together to apply to the Graduate School of Education. And one of the prompts was very similar to this one, talking about a teacher that had inspired us. And it was never a hard question for me. I had been asked this many times and it was always the same answer. It was always Mrs. Steiner, but I realized that I had never actually told her how much of an impact that she had on me. So sitting in my apartment in Seoul, South Korea, I sent her this email. I had to look up her email and I sent her this email and it says, "Dear Mrs. Steiner, I hope this email finds you well. I just wanted to contact you and tell you what kind of impact you had on me as a teacher so many years ago. My name is Anna Kim and I graduated in 2016. I was in your 8th grade honors English class. I just wanted to let you know that I am now in my 3rd year at Rutgers University as an English major on track to become a teacher. I attest my love of English almost completely to your class. At such an impressionable age, I was truly inspired by the freedom you encouraged us to write with. I hope one day I can inspire kids to trust themselves and their voices the way that you did for me. I wish you all the best and thank you for all that you did for me. With love, Anna Kim." And she responded, "Hi Anna, how delighted I was to see your letter in my inbox. You seem to be on quite a successful career path. and the teaching profession will be strengthened by your addition to its ranks. I am honored by your kind words and edified to know I have made a contribution in your life. It is a thought I shall treasure. Wishing you every blessing, Mrs. Steiner." What a graceful and elegant woman. Mrs. Steiner instilled a confidence in me to this day that I am worthy to be seen, I am worthy to be heard, and I am capable and talented. She also inspired my love of language and literature. And this is the kind of teacher I want to be in the future. I want to be a teacher that instills confidence and inspires love. Thank you.